Okay, so now we're going to create positions for the pen to sit on the cup. So we're going to be creating some targets here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create a target. So from the home menu, you're going to go to Target and you're going to create. Now we want to pick the top center. You can see it light up here, the top center of this cylinder. If you don't see it lighting up, that's because you don't have the right snap settings. Like if I have midpoint, you'll see it does not go to the center. So we're going to go ahead and pick the center point. And before you click, make sure you put your cursor over here in this reference window and make sure it's blinking. And you're going to click right when it lights up in the center. You'll know you've done it when you have a red crosshair showing that position. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to create. Now you're going to see that show up underneath WobJ0. If you can't see that, a couple of reasons why. Either you're not on the paths and targets or you don't have all of these folders expanded. It should show your target under WobJ0. We're going to rename that. So right click and then click rename. You're going to change that to P-Pick. Now if I highlight it and I click on View Robot at Target, it's going to say that it can't because it can't reach it. So the other option we have, if you turn off View Robot at Target, is the right-click View Tool at Target. Now when I do that, you'll see that the tool is there, the TCP is there, but it's upside down. So we need to rotate that position. So right-click on P-Pick, modify, rotate. You can see which axis is going in what direction and what you need to do to get it in the position that the robot could reach. I would select possibly this Y-axis, so I'll pick Y, and I want to flip it upside down so that's 180 degrees. Apply. That's better, but it's not perfect because this pen needs to be coming in from an angle more like this direction here. So I'm going to select the Z-axis and I'm going to put in like 45 degrees and I'm going to keep applying until I see that the robot can reach it. And I can always check by clicking on View Robot at Target. And sure enough, you can see it reach. And you can also see if I keep going, it'll only reach to a certain extent and then it won't. You'll only see the tool at the Rob target. There, that can reach, but that's not a good position. We want to come in more like this. Okay. Now that we're orientated correctly, we want to make sure that the pen, since this is P-Pick, the tool is all the way nested down into this cup. So again, right-click, modify. You'll see that the first time we did a rotate, now we're going to do an offset, and that's going to move it down in the Z. So make sure X, Y, Z, you're picking the right box. Put in a small number like 10, and then just keep applying. And you can zoom in to see, but if you keep applying, you're going to lower that position until it sits right where you want it to sit. Okay, so we're going to hit close. That position is created, and I'm happy with how it looks. Let's make one that's above. We can take the same orientation for P-Pick and copy it. So right click, copy, not copy orientation yet, and then right click on WobJ0 and paste. Now I have two of the exact same positions. If I right click and modify this target, I can offset it. Oops, that was, yeah, offset it up. -10, and I'm just going to keep applying until it's high enough so that the pen clears the cup. That looks pretty good. Close, right click, rename that target, because now we want it to be something other than P-Pick2. Let's call it P-Pounce. Now, viewing robot at target, I can see that both these positions work without a problem. Okay, thanks for listening.